because every time they try to do something to take my channel down, you know, we keep thriving. This is a thriving place. My name is Cheryl Grabowski. Welcome to the channel. I'm at the Salon. Good morning, guys. Saturday is Juneteenth, and I am so excited. I am so excited about Juneteenth. And I don't know. Well, first of all, let me do my intro. My name is Cheryl Grabowski, and welcome to my channel. This is a place of introspection. The real reason why I came to social media is to share my life. But at the time, I didn't realize that all of what I was going through was because I was surviving narcissistic abuse. I didn't know that. What's up, Bishop, this morning? Good morning. Happy Friday. I don't even see you. Y'all got y'all notification? Bishop, you always get your notification. You be coming through the door. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my God. So I've been surviving narcissistic abuse and I don't look like what I've been through. But Bishop, were you in, did you listen to the live that we did last night? Because it was epic. At the end of the live, what did I say? Today, Thursday, LOL. Yeah, did I say it was another day? Why are you laughing? Good morning, Shelly Matlock. Shelly, were you in the live last night? Bishop, were you there? Were you there, Shelly? It seemed like you were there. I think, Shelly, I saw you yesterday morning. Did I say it was another? You said drop. What that mean? Today is Thursday. I said I was looking forward to this weekend to Juneteenth. It's Juneteenth. You said Friday. Okay. That's why, I feel like it's I feel like it's a Friday. I understand that it's Thursday. I do. Okay, no, you saw the replay. All right, so I guess about 30 minutes ago, I looked and I saw what a beautiful black lady. She is absolutely gorgeous. She must be getting braids. She has a beautiful face. You saw for sure, for sure. Okay, so I had a lot of comments. I mean, but that's what the comment section is for. Had a lot of comments this morning. I don't know when they put the comments down there, but they, most people when they go to your comment section, they'll leave a comment. Oh, they might do two, but this person just boom, 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 mental illness. And so the live last night, what's up, Robert? Good morning. Good morning. PGA Bishop says, don't feel bad. Yesterday was Wednesday. I told somebody it was, my mind was gone. Listen, I just really feel like it's a Friday. But I realize that a lot of people are off work for Juneteenth tomorrow. So we'll be up here tomorrow morning too doing some hair. All right, I got a client coming in. She's getting some really, really blonde hair. And then I'm a comb twist it. I might take a picture so y'all can look at it. I'm sure because most of my clients are professional and they don't want to be on YouTube, especially since they peeked into my channel and they saw like a year ago that I had some of the most craziest people that were mentally ill without jobs that were doxing people, so they don't want to be associated. But nobody's here right now, so we're just talking. The Guardian, Shelley said, yes. So I think, Shelley, I think the recipient of the Guardian, good morning, Blazer, the recipient of the Guardian fell down in the comment section, and this how crazy it was. She put that she named herself my name, Cheryl Ruffin Jones or Cheryl Ruffin Grabowski, one of them. But this is the thing. She watched your live, Shelly, yes. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Everybody knows that this is a real channel. And this is my real name. So I'm not a criminal because I'm not trying to hide anything. You see what I'm saying? So you can Google me. And it's going to show you all my social media. It's going to show everything. Show you where I work. You know, going to even show you where I live. You ain't got to dig hard. Because I ain't hiding. See what I'm saying? It's giving mental illness. Billy says, because I find AF, she wish she was you, but you original. Are you scared that there are aliens living amongst us? Now, no, why would I be scared of aliens? Because I don't believe what the white people said about the aliens. I'm just saying. I don't believe nothing. I don't believe what the white people said about the history. Now we finding out their lies. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I love aliens. You know, whatever they say about something, I believe the opposite. I'm just telling you. I love aliens, all right? So anyway, so yeah, that's what happened. So anyway, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. Somebody go call the peoples and tell the peoples that she need a guardian. Then y'all won't have to worry about it no more. Because she's not going to be able to be on social media. She's not. See what I'm saying? It is what it is. See what I'm saying? So she was talking about makeup. I ain't have on no makeup last night. I had my eyebrows drawn. But I did with a live last night. I think I had on a lippy. But pretty much, if I'm going to show y'all, we're going to do a makeup live. And I'm going to show y'all how much makeup I got on, which is hardly any. Now, I got a lot of skin care underneath this tint of mine. I got a lot of skin care. Trust me when I say that. What's up, Bram? Good morning. Good morning, Bram. Yeah, my thing is, this the thing. That girl, 35 years old now, she should not be jealous of somebody that's 55. What's up? I'm too old. What's up, Haley? You a bad team, regardless. Good morning, y'all. So Nikki did send me what you call it, a update. Well, she sent me a video, a short of a gentleman that's talking about what's her name? His name Camelo, and it looks like that the judge and all they going to jail. They going to jail. Yeah, 55. Yes, it's giving 55. Ain't no 35-year-old woman got no business being jealous of a 55-year-old because, girl, you done had it. You done had it, boo. And my phone back down. Let me get my phone. Girl, you done had it, girl. Now, we going to look at this video. Oh, I'm in a group chat with my nieces and my daughter this morning because, y'all, it's my mother's death date. Grand Rising, Ricky, good morning. It's my mother's death date. And let me tell you what happened. So I didn't realize it was her death date. And you know what I mean? No, it's not. It's not her death date. No, it's not. It's her birthday. Her death date would be February the 20th. But her birthday is today, June 18th. So it's her birthday. So I didn't realize when I woke up, sitting in love straight to your heart. Thank you so much. Rest in peace, Shelly said, thank you so much. I miss my mama. But I'm not sad. Um, I'm just not. I mean, I understand life cycles. You see what I'm saying? And when it's my time to go, I don't want my children crying. They can cry, but after they cry, then don't. Because, you know, we're all in a life cycle. So we're on a life lease. And it's got to be okay. We've got to learn how to grieve our loved ones and even grieve ourselves and just keep moving on. But today, there are only good memories, pretty much, of Mama. But she was a hot mess. But but there's a lot of good memories. So I'm in a group chat with them this morning, and I was thinking about earlier. I said, "Oh, it's Mama's birthday." I said, "Beloved 29, beloved from Camden in here." Okay. All right. So I was thinking this morning, oh, this is her birthday. And I say, happy birthday, Mama. And then I got on the phone because I wanted to talk to my daughter. Because it's, I was trying to think, did she realize that it was Mama's birthday? And so I called her and I told her, I said, it's Mama's birthday. And she said, Mama, I was with Grandma last night in my dream. Well, this morning on her birthday. And I said, what happened? She said, I went over to her house to purchase her house. Um, and she said, once I got inside the house, it went back to how the house was when she lived in it. And we were just sitting on the bed talking. And I said, oh, Monet, you're such a beautiful soul. Your grandma came to visit you on her birthday. My daughter is so spiritual. You know how you got people that say that they are Christian, and because they are Christian, they are spiritual. My daughter is spiritual, and not because she's Christian, because she's spiritual. See what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a big difference. So my daughter spent time with Mama last night, and I said, Monet, that is beautiful. How lucky are you? And thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, gotcha. Did y'all get that? She's a spiritual person, understand? Yes. And she's always been like that. She dreamt, Roman said, right. She dreamt her boyfriend's father's death the morning before he died. She dreamt the dream before she woke up for school. And she told me around 6. And he was gone before 10 a.m. She dreamt the death of her dad. She woke up from her dream and she said, Mama, I had a bad dream, but I don't want to speak on it. And I said, well, what is it, Monet? Please tell me. And she said, Daddy fell in a black hole. And I said, a black hole? She said, I started crying. I said, oh no, I didn't like that. What's up, Sparkle Boo? Keeping it with the lady, that is beautiful. She said, I started crying. I said, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't want to alarm her. But oh God, I was alarmed, right? I said, I'm sure it's nothing. I said, maybe you should call him. And she said, I will. She said, but he fell into that black hole, Mama. And it was really deep and dark down in there. He fell right into it. She said, I cried so bad. And I want to let y'all know, before noon that same day, he was passed away. He fell dead at his kitchen kitchen stove, preparing breakfast. So when I got the phone call around 11, just like I did with her boyfriend's dad, I said to myself, but before the phone call, though, let me just tell you, I said to myself, I said, I don't like that, about the black hole. Then I said, look, spirit, God, source, universe, don't let that be so. Let it be that he's going through something, but let him come out of it. Don't take him, I said. But when I got the phone call around 11 o'clock from Sierra, thank you, Sparkle, then she said to me, Aunt Cheryl, no. My client called me that goes to the church where my sister and his mother-in-law goes. And she said the call come through the church that they are asking for everybody to pray for Lacey because he needs a miracle. But he was already gone. And then by 12:31, they give the word that he had passed away. And then I had to call my daughter and tell her. My daughter is spiritual. and not because she's a Christian. She was born that way. That is the difference. You know, I didn't even know the live was gonna go like this morning, but that is the difference from church narcissists and people who are really blessed by God. That's the difference. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if she curses. Don't matter if she smokes. Don't matter. Don't matter if she'll have tequila. Doesn't matter. She's spiritual and blessed by God. And so is her mom. Whether I ever go back in a building or not. All right, that's the difference. But anyway, so Nikki sent a video to me through my Instagram, and we're going to listen to it because we got about 15 more minutes until, that's right, Rick Rising. She's spiritual. You know, the colonizers gave the black people the, and then the black people say that they are spiritual because of the Bible. In essence, they've left the spirit. They don't even know God, for the most part. But I'm here to let y'all know what God is and what God ain't. Say it, okay? That you don't even know. If you in there and you, King James said, Ephesians said, Colossians said, Book of Revelation said, Shandioso Tidioso said, Pastor said, you are asleep. Unknown caller. You are not spiritual, darling. Now go on somewhere and get saved for real. Nobody knows God if they say they do. That means they have spoke to their own conscience. Well, David, in a sense, that's good, right? That's true because God lives in you, through you, as you. Isn't that right? What kind of God would be separate? Source is not separate from creation. Source is not separate from creation, right? Right? Yeah, God is in us. God does work through us, and God is us. So that's true. But what they done, though, what the religion has done has kind of dulled it down, nullified it. And they've turned it to a thing that they wanted it to be, and therefore we walking around dead. Shirley ain't dead, not no more. What's up, Wiz? Girl, it's been a while lately. It's been a pleasure to see you again. Looking good as always. Thank you, Sparkle Boo. All the beautiful ladies is coming in the building this morning. We were created by our parents, lady. We're going to end up back in the dirt. That's it. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Well, let me tell you something about that dirt. Ooh, you graduated today. Let me tell you something about that dirt. Let me tell you something. When a baby is born, right, and the baby cries, and the doctor spanks the baby, and the baby got life, right? But then something happens to the baby, and then the life, the spirit leaves that baby, and that baby lay there, looks like a baby doll now, is void of energy and void of light and void of spirit, right? So the baby is dead and the baby goes back to the ground. But the life that was in the baby, that's the life. So you're right about your comment. Our body back to the ground, but we are not our body. We live in it. You understand? We are spirit and we inhabit a body because we're in the 3D world. There is more than the 3D. You're such a dead person, aren't you? You are so asleep, but that's your business. You stay asleep in this lifetime. You may never wake up. You may never ascend. You may never become spiritual, but that is your business. You understand what I'm saying? There are many people like you in this world, and God bless you. My daughter sees what's coming in the future, and the body didn't show her that. The spirit showed her that. There is life in us, and it's not the body. We live in the body. Congratulations. Because you're going to learn today one way or the other. So you are right, but you are limited. Bless your heart. Okay? Because if Cheryl Grabowski, if the spirit lead me right now, this body going to the ground, but I live on because you can't, the spirit does not die. Even the scientists telling you that energy does never die. It just transmutes. It just transforms. It just goes into another form. Energy can't die, sugar. All right. I was having a miscarriage a few months ago, but I remember what you said about how God plans. Those words always gave me hope. Those those tough times. Yes, Sparkle. Yes. Yes. I believe that we live many of life cycles. That's how you can get a child that comes into the world. And have y'all ever met or known a little young kid that's full of wisdom and very spiritual, like my daughter? They see and know things that they shouldn't see and know. It is not by coincidence. Oh my God, people that live in the spiritual world. But you got people like that, like the person in the chat, and then they go to church. And then they learn about God and the devil, and then the heaven and the hell, and then that becomes their spirituality, but they're really dead. You mean not dead as in, yeah, dead, dead. You know what I'm saying? They are asleep. Their consciousness is not waking up. You see what I'm saying? They just live on a very shallow dimension. Just because you are church does not mean that you are spiritual. I keep telling you that. All right, let's go to the Instagram. I got to show y'all something real quick. Y'all hit the like button for me. Good morning, and I hope you have a wonderful day before my client get in here. What's up, Josie? Good morning, boo. Love, 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 love. Yeah, well, that's the highest vibration, really. And that's why a lot of people don't get to that level. They don't get to that level. The highest vibration is love, y'all. Okay, now how do I find... Let's see. Okay, Nikki. Y'all listen to this right here. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button.
The judge and the prosecutors. See, when somebody has alcohol problems, they like to run their mouth too much. So they didn't know how to truthfully answer the best way of a direct question earlier, did they? Mr. Metcalf, you a racist also. I heard everything you said. What kind of military veteran you call yourself? Let me tell you something, Mr. Metcalf. Back in the day when I was in the Army, and I knew you was who you are right now, and who you've always been, I'd have whooped your ass. You got a lot of nerve to be talking about African American people like you just did a while ago. Hey, Sarah Fields, you got a lot of nerve to be sitting with that man, or however y'all did your interview. But that's all right. I've already made one important phone call to a very damn good friend of mine in Texas. Now I want to ask a question. How the fuck did this incident take place in Denton, Texas, but the trial was moved to Collin County? But then there was never a change of venue filed in the case. Oh, I know why. It's called that fucking redneck fucking judicial style shit down there. Because see, I'm just gonna tell y'all, the photo floating around with Metcalf and you know who, that shit ain't fake. That shit ain't AI. I can't tell you how I know for a fact right now. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this shit's for real. This shit is some serious shit. They never filed for a change of venue. No. That case was to be held in Denton County, Texas, not Collin County.
Y'all listen. If y'all get a chance, his name is what is his name? Because somebody else posted it. So I gotta do a little investigating to find his name. But anyway, he said they moved the county. They moved it from one county to the next. So they did a whole lot, y'all. They did a whole lot to make us believe in the fake narrative that the boy had a knife. The boy didn't have a knife. That was a tool that he would use for his sports shoes. They were bullying him. They pulled him into the tent. Do you see what I'm saying? They had a horrible history. They were, it just kind of reminds me of, let me tell you, story time. So I know this mother with two sons. One of her sons was a terror to the city of Raleigh on the south side. Everybody knew that he had this demon in him. He had this low vibrational, very, very terrible anger, and that he would hurt you. You understand what I'm saying? He would do men and he would do women. He would whoop ass. You understand what I'm saying? He would tear your head off your shoulders. He would fuck you up. You understand what I'm saying? He would disrespect you and have you on the ground crawling like a dog. He did it for many of years. Now, his mama watched him abuse people and treat her bad too. Now, he would fight his brother and he would tear his ass to pieces. He was a terror, just like that white boy who broke his father's shoulder. He is a real bully. Now, the day that they funeralized him, we held like a cookout thing for the people after the funeral. And I was hosting the cookout. So I was on the grill and I talked to several people who were there. And I just wanted to do my own life class like I do all the fucking time. So I talked to different people about him, people that I knew from the neighborhood. And I said, what do you think about this? Because what he did was he was beating on his brother like he had always done. And the brother was trying to move out of the state. And so the brother was going to run away because he's tired of him. A lot of people in the city tired of him whooping his ass all the time. And so before he could do that, his brother jumped on him that day. And he took a knife and he stabbed him in the leg. But how many of y'all know that when you stab a person, because you're not a damn doctor, you don't know if you're going to hit one of those main veins. And his brother lay there and that blood continuously ran out of him while he knew that he had jumped on his damn brother. He had started it and he lay there until the blood leaked out of his body and he passes away. Now, the day that it happened, somebody called me from social media and told me now. So I ran over to my mama's house. I called my mama and I told her what had happened. And I jumped in the car to run to my mama's house. And when I pulled up, his mother was pulling up. And so I let her walk in the house first, and then I walked behind her in the house. And when I walked in, I was quiet because now her son had murdered the bully, the other son, who had been doing the most for years. All right. So I stood there quiet to listen to the mother. I wouldn't dare open my mouth because, oh my God, what a travesty. She loses both ways. The son who was the aggressor is dead, and the other son killed him. He didn't mean to, but he died because he was tired of getting the shit beat out of him. And so she was talking to my mother, and I listened, and I watched her say, the mother, this is what she said. She's a good person. She's a Scorpio like me. So she'll tell the goddamn truth. She said, I knew someone was going to kill him, but I didn't know that it was going to be his brother, my own son. She said, I've always known. Now, it's a big difference between what she did and what that white daddy did, because now he pretends that his son is not the goddamn bully and the devil. You're going to get what you deserve. In a sense, karma don't play no games with nobody. You understand? So people come into my life and they say, sure, but he dead. But look at what he been doing. That boy didn't mean to kill him, just like that brother didn't mean to kill his brother. You can't let nobody kill you. It's self-defense. He don't supposed to be in jail. How many times I got to tell y'all that these people railroaded that boy? There's no justice. You got the judge who ain't got no justice. You got the lawyers who don't have justice. They manipulated the law. They are wrong. Now that's a true story. That's story time. Just because the boy lay dead don't mean that he's innocent. He was complicit in his own death. Now that's it. Now, a lot of people say that if it was two white boys, then he wouldn't have went to jail because they would have saw it as self-defense. I hope he get another trial or they show all the facts for him. They showing it now. They showing the facts now. They showing the facts that they lied. They showing the facts that they put it in another county. They showing the facts that the daddy and the judge and the lawyer and all of them were associated. They're showing the facts that that wasn't a knife and that it was a sporting tool for his shoes. They're showing the facts that they was aggressive toward him and they were bullying him. Those are all the facts. Now, I mean, we got to be honest, especially black people, in our history with the justice system and how they have lied. They even lie about history. I mean, come on. You know, is anybody here can keep it real about what really goes on in court? Look at Trayvon Martin, the biggest story of injustice almost that I've ever seen, really, in my lifetime. I think it was horrible. Zimmerman should have went to jail. He was the aggressor. They let him get away with bloody murder because they were politicking, because Zimmerman knew the judge, the lawyer. They were all, complicit in manipulating the judicial system. All right. Daniel says, I agree. Yes. Trayvon Martin was the worst case that I sit in real time and watched. Zimmerman should have went to jail for life. In Zimmerman's case, he shouldn't have got 35 years. He should have got the death penalty. Because he wasn't the police. It is not illegal to wear a hoodie. He started it. He unalived that boy. He was guilty. He was guilty. Zimmerman should have got life in prison. Anybody with common sense should have seen it that way. But however, everybody that's a judge is not just. You see what I'm saying? People become judges for all the perks. That's political. Judges, politicians, law, you got all these racist people with all these high positions. I mean, that's what we're seeing now in our life right now. So it's the same thing. But anyway, the judge is going his ass to jail. Okay? The lawyer, somebody already got disbarred already. So it's a lot going on with this case. They're going to be revealed. Because see, what we got going on right now in our political world, everything is anti-black. See what I'm saying? And they are so jealous of Michelle Obama. She is a lawyer, but now you got all these educated black people with all of this knowledge. They got resources. Obama just put this really big, beautiful museum in Chicago, top of the line, top tier. Black people are organizing. We are keeping our information to ourselves, and we're working behind the scenes as they should. All right. And so those people are going to jail. Good morning, all. Good morning, Nikki. All right. It is what it is. They are wrong. They are going to jail. JD Vance and them going to jail. Tito Pill ain't going because he done ran. Elon Musk is gonna run too. All of these people are racist, and what do you call them people? Nikki, what do you call them people? Hitler folks. What you call them folks? What you call Hitler people? They just so jealous because we're brown. They don't like our melanin because they don't have any. That is crazy as hell to be jealous of what people were born with. Isn't that the craziest thing? What's up, Steve? You can't be jealous of my brown skin. It is beautiful. Look at it. Look. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my God, it is what it is. Nikki, I just showed you the short that you sent me. We were talking about them moving the county where the incident happened with Camelo. Zeno said, yes, Lord. Amen. I'm telling you, my skin is beautiful, such a beautiful brown. You can't get mad because I was born with melanin. How are you gonna get mad with that? You know what I'm saying? You can't mad because you can't. Okay, I hope you saw it. Yeah, I saw it. We saw it. I showed it right here on the line. You can't mad because you can't see my veins through my skin. You can't get mad about that. You can't get mad because my face hold up longer than yours. I'm 55 years old. If y'all show some of y'all grandmas, they look like a damn old dried up orange. You can't get mad at me about that. You can't get mad. I am a grandma. And these people offer to fly me out all the time. Run. They done ran now. They don't ran now. Because they get mad about that melanin. You can't get mad. These people still offering to fly me out. Oh, my stomach is killing me. Okay. Don't go on somewhere then. Get on. Because your grandma's skin ain't going to do what my grandma's skin. You cannot get mad at me about that. What's up, Miss Time in the building? Who's sold? Go get a picture of Vivica Fox if you want to see veins. You want to see wrinkles if you want to see. Just bring me back to the doctor type of woman. This is not the place. People, good morning. Don't do the Vivica Fox like that, Mr. Time. Leave her alone. You is crazy. Anyway, my client is here, y'all. See y'all later. I got to go. Bye, guys. Bye, Nikki Boo. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Maybe about an hour. Bye, guys.